welcome back to my channel. Today we have a different type of video. I've never done one of these before, but I thought in the holiday spirit that I would give you guys a practical Christmas gift guide, okay? Don't make me say that 3 times fast because you guys know I stutter. I have an issue. It's okay. But anyways, I actually took the time to sit down and write out. I have 21 items here. And these things are mostly things that people in my house already have and that I know are good gifts, or things that even I want for Christmas this year. So, we're gonna dive right into them. Some of these are pretty bookish, but they're pretty universal. They can be for anyone, especially the moms in your life or the teens in your life. Like, I really thought this out. So for the past couple of days. The first one that I have on here is a cozy pair of pajamas, or a high quality pair of pajamas. Now, I don't necessarily own like a super high quality pair of pajamas, but I personally really enjoy lately like having a comfy set, being able to lounge in them, being able to sleep in them. You kind of feel put together when you wake up, when you have like a matching set of pajamas. Even during the spooky season, I got my daughter some new pajamas, and they were actually higher quality pajamas, and she's been wearing them literally nonstop. And I got those from Ari, and I'll post a picture or a link down in the description to the ones that I actually got her. They are from spooky season, but the material is the same material every season. They have some Christmassy patterns or just kind of neutral patterns. I'm a bright person, so I don't really always like reach for neutral patterns or colors. They definitely are something that I noticed that she really enjoyed. And then since I've been so busy all the time, like if I have my pajamas on, I still feel like I'm kind of dressed because they're matching. I don't know. It makes sense in my mind, and once you experience that feeling, it'll probably make sense to you as well. So if you guys have any pajama companies that you guys like, then put them down in the comments for other people, because I truly believe that they are such a great gift to give to people. The second thing that I think is a great gift are the super thick, cozy socks. Not the little $3 socks. I'm talking about the ones that you do see at like Barnes and Nobles and Target that are like $20, and they kind of have the grips on the bottom. And you can wear them around the house without slipping. They're basically house shoe socks, so that way you can still lounge in your bed and everything and keep it nice and cozy and warm. Now, I don't know about where you guys are at, but when I talk to my mom, who lives in California where I'm from, and over here in Virginia, the weather is much colder this year than it has been previously. So this is an awesome gift to like get people through the ultra cold winter. Number 3, this is kind of a given, and this may shock you because I don't have one, but it's a Kindle. Now, if you have a bookish person in your life who's always taking books around, they're always trying to read. Books can be an expensive hobby. To buy physical copies of books all the time can be really expensive. I've noticed the price of physical books have gone up quite a bit in the past couple of years, but you can get someone a Kindle. You can also purchase their Kindle Unlimited membership for them, maybe for the first year as part of the gift. And I think that that's an awesome gift to give out to people. My 9-year-old actually asked for a Kindle, because another thing is some people don't like messing up books. I'm one of those people. So the longer it takes me to read a book, I know that there's a higher chance of me messing up my physical copy, and I absolutely hate that. Plus, there are tons of indie authors on Kindle Unlimited, and so it gives people the opportunity to have a wider range of books. Number 4 is another thing that I don't personally have, but I did purchase a pair for my husband, I think 2 Christmases ago, and he lives in these, and that is a pair of the Uggs. Those Uggs, I'll put a picture that you see everyone in. I've worn them like to go check the mail or something, and they are super cozy, super comfy. They are worth the price point. Like, honestly, he loves them, and I don't see him not wear them. Like, It's the summertime and he's wearing the Uggs. Like, they are such a good gift. Now, I don't know if during this time of year, if you're gonna be able to order them online, because usually by this time they are sort of back ordered, but you can still find them in store to be able to purchase. They do run, it feels like they're small, but they stretch out. That's another thing. So if you're, we're a big family, right? So, and I don't mean in size, I mean like people wise. So I'm 5'9", he's 6'3". My son is almost the same height as me. Like, we're a big family, so we have big feet. The shoes do stretch out, so you don't want to actually size up in them. You want to get them their true size. So like if I'm a 9.5, well, my daughter's a 9.5, I would probably get her a 9 because my husband's shoes are so stretched out. Food for thought. Another thing is cute mugs. I love a good mug. I love a seasonal mug. I love an inspirational mug. If you get someone who loves to read, drink coffee, sit at home and chill, a mug, they will truly be happy. And honestly, it's one of the most affordable gifts that you can get someone, because you can get them starting all the way from $5 all the way up to mugs that are $30. You can get them a personalized mug, or, you know, you can get them even from Anthropology. They're about mid-priced, and I absolutely die for a new mug. Like, I love every Christmas. I try to get like 2 to 3 new Christmas mugs every single year to build that collection. I just love the way that it makes me feel. Like, if you wake up, you make yourself a cup of coffee and you just have a cute little cup, it really is the best, especially instead of going out. It kind of motivates you to drink your coffee, your tea, whatever it is that you love at home. Number 6 is a journal. Now, I've actually been pretty bad at this the second half of the year, but I was journaling pretty frequently in the beginning of the year, and you can get journals super cheap, especially for people who are new to journaling. They're not like the type of people who are like, I need this specific stationery. I got my journal from Target. I will link it down below for like $9.99. It's canvas on the outside. It says notes, and it has one of those little built-in bookmarks. And I would use it to like do any of my caloric deficits or any of my church notes, things like that. And also, like, a plain journal is a great gift for a bookish person because they can start book journaling. And I absolutely want to get into that next year, by the way, is doing some, like, I don't know if I want it to just be book journaling or junk journaling, but this is a great way to have people like that want to keep memories, and they can do their own thing with it. You can even add like some stationery stuff with it, but I think that that is a great gift for absolutely anyone, all ages. My daughter, who's 9, made her own little scrapbook out of a notebook. Super cute, great gift. Number 7, this one can be like all different types of price points, and that is a good set of headphones. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate a good set of headphones, not just to listen to music, not just to go on a walk, but a lot of times if there's tons of noise or something, I can put on my headphones, I can do the dishes, I can listen to a podcast, I can listen to music. You guys know when I'm reading, I like to listen to rain sounds. It's just a great gift for literally anyone. Like, anyone is going to appreciate headphones. And I've used the Beats headphones, and you always see me with my, what are those? iPod Pros. Those are okay. I have little ears, so take this into consideration. They do bruise the inside of my ears, the ones that go inside. So I do prefer the over the head headphones. There are just so many different brands. Like, sneak ask the person that you want to buy them for, like, what do you think of these headphones? Have you heard, you know, just talk to them or ask them straight up. Like, I'm the type of person who'll be like, what's the one that you like? Just tell me which ones you like, because gift giving is not my love language. And so I get really anxious about getting people the wrong thing, but headphones are always a great gift. Number 8 is a cozy blanket. Yes, a cozy blanket is a very simple gift to give anyone, not just bookish people. But when I tell you that my daughter, my 15-year-old, I hardly ever see her reading a book without a blanket. Like, it's either over her head, it's like a cape, it looks like a mermaid tail. It could be anywhere on her body, and she's reading her book with her blanket. It's kind of like people who are like books and coffee. It's books and blanket. books and blanket. It goes together, and you can get some really nice high-end ones. She's like lioness almost. She's been using the same one forever. There are many other blankets, and once a reader finds their favorite blanket, that's what they're going to use. But cozy blankets are always a great gift. Number 10 is kind of on the pricier end. This is one of the pricier gifts, and that is content creation equipment. That could literally mean anything. That could be SD cards, that could be the SD part, that could be external hard drive, that could be a lens, that could be they have content creation camera kits, someone that wants to start their their content creation journey, microphones. It could be anything in that realm. Figure out what that person is needing, if they need to get started, if they need to upgrade something, if they need more space. Talk to the people that you're getting gifts for and see what it is that they need. This is such a great gift because putting yourself out there and creating content, things build and things add up, and it makes us feel good when other people invest in us, in our business. Essentially, they believe in us enough to say, hey, I noticed that you're doing this, and I got you this to add to whatever it is that you're doing, upgrade your quality or whatever, something to ease this for you. I think it's an amazing gift, and it will be very highly appreciated for a very long time, if not forever. A new pot and pan set, okay? If you're a mom, if you're a human being, you know how hard it is when your pots and pans start getting old. Like, this is something that I want for Christmas, like a stainless steel pot and pan set. I have cast irons. I would love to get a new cast iron, but really what I would love is a brand new stainless steel pot and pan set, okay? I know a lot of you are right there with me because it is so hard when you lost a piece, or one of the pieces broke, or it doesn't cook right anymore. It just makes you want to cook. It makes you want to feed your family or your friends, whatever, yourself. Listen, they're not cheap either. So that's almost like with the content creation one, like the stainless steel pots and pans are not cheap, but they last forever. My grandmother had the exact same pots and pans till the day she passed away. Like, I don't remember her cooking out of anything else. That's a great gift. Number 13 is something that I've thought about getting my daughter, and like that I would also get for myself, and that is a book embosser. And those are the little stamps that you would have with your name and like a little symbol to basically show that this belongs to the library of. And I just always think that those are so cute, and they're very personalized. Like, someone took the time to order you something with your name, to the library of blah, 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 to the library of Adriana Pryor, and gifted you that. That is such a personalized gift. And not only that, but in order to get one of those, usually you're supporting a small business, and that's another great thing. Like, you're supporting the small businesses, you're being really thoughtful. Such a great precious Christmas gift. I can't talk. Next, we have a good face oil. So you guys know, I've shown you guys like on my diaries or even over on Instagram that I am a face oil girly. So every single night I use rose hip oil. It's not expensive at all. I use the one from The Ordinary, and it is only like $10.90 at Target, so $11. And I swear by this face oil. Like, I never ever feel dry. I never feel like, I usually do it at night. I'll do like a lot at night, and in the morning I might do just like one drop and kind of rub it all in like I did today. And I always feel succulent, and especially in the wintertime, you can feel really, really dry really easy. Like, it's humid where I live in the summer, but it's dry in the winter. So you want to get them something that's going to keep them feeling good. It's a really good, healthy alternative to beauty products instead of buying like high chemical stuff, and it's affordable. It's great. Like, I love it. I even use it on my toddlers when they ask, and it's amazing. Also, my husband uses it in his beard sometimes. Like, men, women, it does not matter. It is a very neutral gift. Another good gift is to give somebody their favorite lip gloss set. Now, I love Fenty. I really love the Fenty lip glosses. They have a good amount of glitter in them, a good amount of shine. I don't feel dry. I can reapply without feeling cakey, and they come in really beautiful colors. So if you were to get someone something, you can literally just kind of look. You know, I'm very observant, so I'm always paying attention to what people are using and try and find a gift set. Go to Ulta, go to Target has an Ulta inside of there, whatever, find it somewhere and gift them the full set. That is an awesome gift because those lip glosses are pretty expensive. The minis are like 15 and the regular size I think are 18 or 19. So they get really pricey and you are saving people money. Okay. Another good gift are high-end candles or beeswax candles. Now, I'm personally sensitive to candles. So those like Target candles, the little $10 ones, I have to actually stay away from those highly scented candles because I will get allergies. I've actually had certain scents cause my eyes to get really itchy. And when you're giving out candles, you have to think about stuff like this because we live in a world where there are so many chemicals and fragrance inside of things. So I actually started just using the beeswax candles that have absolutely no scent. The only thing is my kids love candles, so they burn them to the ground. Like literally, they're gone in like a couple days because they just think it's so fun. But it is a great gift for people who do love candles, especially people who have a lot of allergies. Next, I probably should have said this with the mugs, but that is a coffee machine. And it doesn't have to be some crazy like contraption with all the things on it. That's great. I mean, that's really great. But in this economy, let's just be real. The little Keurig, I even would be so grateful for one of those little $20 like actual drip coffees, like the Mr. Coffee. Those work phenomenal. We had one of those for like a year and I absolutely loved it. Did my kids break it? Yes, but I still loved it. And I actually felt like the coffee tasted better. Like it was stronger. It took its time to brew. But the little cheap Keurigs, those work too. The not the ones that are 100, but like the $50, $60 one. We had one of those literally for 8 years until somebody in this house did something to it. I don't know what happened, but it didn't want to make coffee anymore. But it is a great gift. You don't have to spend $400 or $500 for someone to have coffee in the morning. They can be grateful with this $60 coffee machine because it really does last and it doesn't take up as much space. Like I have a super small kitchen. You guys have seen it before. It's literally like a square and there's no counter space. It's like counter, sink, little bit of counter, oven. That's all the counter space I have. So I would love a smaller little coffee machine, not something that I'm gonna have to find some place or put it in my garage every time I'm done using it. Another one is a facial certificate. I don't think a lot of people think about things like this. You can get certificates to massages, you can get them to nail parlors, but I've personally received a facial certificate and that was one of the best gifts I think I've ever gotten in my entire life. Especially as a mom, I was postpartum and I just really wasn't thinking about myself, and this friend just sent it over to me and I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I went, it was like the full facial where they massage you too on your shoulders to relieve the tension and do all the things. And wow, I was so grateful. And it's not much. Imagine if you live halfway across the country from someone, you can send it to them, the e-thing, like on Groupon, or you can mail it over to them. That was a gift. That was a gift of all gifts. Next is personalized jewelry. Now you guys see me wear this all the time. It has a letter A on it. I actually had my nameplate necklace that my dad, he got me a long time ago and my cousin sat on it, and so it's never been repaired, and that was like 20 years ago. But those are really intentional as well. You can go to any type of jeweler to get one of these. Obviously it's gold, so it will be weighted depending on what it is that you pick. I think the total between this chain and then my initial, I think was like $330. I think. I'm not sure because I think this was like $160. It doesn't matter because yours isn't gonna be the same price as mine. It's all gonna depend on the weight of the gold. But these are such amazing gifts. I mean, this is it's forever. They have this forever, and a lot of people love to have these, but they don't know where to get them, you know what I mean? Or they just don't have the money to get it. And I mean, it's really, really sweet because it's theirs, especially the name ones. I wish I still had my name one, but it's okay. I'll get one. Or if you have like a mom in your life, you can get the ones that say mom and the little heart and stuff. I want one of those. You can get a cross, but the personalized jewelry is just so beautiful. I love wearing this. I always feel so awesome when I wear this. And plus I have anxiety. So for people who have anxiety, it's a great way to kind of calm themselves down when they're in situations that cause them to be anxious, to have either a necklace or even something to kind of rotate on their wrist. My daughter does that. Very, very, very helpful. And then last, but definitely not least, I just didn't want it to be like the number one thing here on this list, is a gift card. It's a gift card. Now, where that gift card should be to is totally up to you. Since this is kind of like a bookish list, definitely Barnes. I've loved every single gift card that I've received from Barnes. I've never not liked it. I've never not liked a gift card. Even if you just want to get someone maybe like an actual gift card that's like a Visa, especially in this economy, it can help them with gas. It can help them with groceries. You can get grocery store gift cards. Grocery stores have gift cards, guys. And I mean, imagine how grateful someone would be. Or, you know, another form of a gift card would be, what's my cat doing? Okay, another form of a gift card would be something like a membership for a family. So you can get someone a membership to a zoo. You can get them a membership to a museum. You could buy a family a set of movie tickets as a Christmas gift. This to me all falls in the gift card category. It's purchasing something ahead of time and giving it to them for a specific place. Those are great gifts, especially someone like me who has 6 kids. It can be really overwhelming to send people like 6 different of everything and then they have it in their house. But if you were to get me, you know, like I said, let's use the movie tickets for example. That's something that removes that they're still receiving a gift, going somewhere, doing something that they want to do without having to bring so many things into the house for everyone. So that's something to think about. Gift cards can mean so much more than Starbucks. It can mean so much more than, I mean, even though if you said here, a $25 gift card to Domino's, you just bought someone dinner, but there's also this huge range of what gift cards really truly mean. So you guys, I hope that you did get some good gifting ideas. Some of these might seem a little redundant, and that's truly because they are tried and true. Like, they really are good gifts to give just about anyone. There's so many things I've maybe gotten from my daughter that I also get from my husband. Oh, you know what? Speaking of husband, another gift real quick before we go. Coloring supplies. Coloring supplies, especially for people with high anxiety or with ADHD, things like that. I know that like my husband truly enjoys that. Like if his mind is racing and he's having one of those days where it's like, this is that, that is that, that is that, and he can't figure out what, he sits down and he colors and he'll sit there. And it helps to slow down his mind so that way he can focus on not only coloring, but what it is that he is trying to organize his thoughts with, like what he's trying to get done. So that's a bonus one that I actually did not write on my list. But like I was saying, these gifts are really tried and true. They work out for anyone. And if you guys have some gifting ideas for other people besides what I said, go ahead and tell it to us in the comments down below. So that way everyone can have kind of like a whole list to pull of different things for all the different people in their lives. But I actually want to go listen to my audiobook and work on a puzzle right now. So until I see you guys next time, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and happy reading.